Hello, Aries. Welcome into the seasonal tarot. My name is Kathy. Welcome back if you're returning, and welcome in if you're new. The Capricorn season, which runs from December the 21st, which was the winter solstice, up until January the 19th. So about 3/4 of the way through January. There's some big shifts happening within your sign. Planetary bodies are coming in and out. You have a period of time right now, which is fairly intense, but you have such potential to position yourself so much further in your life at this time if you choose to focus on a few things. The sun entered into Capricorn, which is your 10th house, on December 21st. Venus comes in to join that, so your sense of worth, your career, your ambition. Mars enters into Sagittarius, which is a big one for you. It's about travel and higher learning and spiritual growth on January 16th. When we get into Aquarius season, significant long-term shift that will occur when Neptune enters Aries, which is your first house. So Capricorn season on the 19th, we had the winter solstice on the 21st, 3 moon phases through January. That's the full moon on January the 3rd, the third quarter on the 10th, and then a new moon on the 18th. So right before that shift for you, you're also going to have first quarter. So lots of opportunity for you here, Aries, and I'm so glad you're here. All right, we have all 3 cards coming out at once. So I'm going to get an overall view of what that might be. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, beautiful. So this is you taking grounded action, creating a sense of stability in your life, and I think that is beautiful. The first card that came out was the Magician, and so that's about knowing that you have everything that you need for infinite potential. We have the Four of Cups, which is perhaps ignoring your the Wand suit is all about fiery action, and you're a fire sign, right? Spring equinox. So it's a little bit of a shift, of a change. So take advantages of this energy during the season to create and lay that foundation then where you can change your world. The second overall theme is the Four of Cups, and this is about offering you an opportunity to have a look at your emotional realm. Continue to ignore those emotional realms. Your sense of worth. If you have a look at your sense of worth, this emotional realm, you could potentially create a whole new dynamic where you're propelling yourself into the future. And I think this is beautiful for you. Of course, this person is sitting there staring at those 3 cups, not even caring what the potential that's being offered to them, right? And so if he just looks, he's going to see that it's a lot easier than he thinks. And then also with the overall energy, we have the Six of Cups. And so this is a little bit of the nostalgia and the past and what we were told we're so much more than that. And hanging on to the past and not looking forward into your future is not alchemizing anything for yourself, right? But if you choose to take action, you have the potential to change things. And again, here we have the Nine of Swords, and that is all about mental acuity, right? So when you're looking at the past, or you're discovering your emotions and how you can change them logically, don't get caught up in that. Don't let it, just stand there and observe those things. Write it down on a piece of paper, pros and cons. Journal about it. Ask for help. With the Magician, we have the Mother of Wands. And that is exactly the Queen of Wands, again, taking that action, that grounded action to create and manifest. And out with it came the 3 of Swords. This is about heartbreak. But if you have a look at this with your mental capacity and your emotional capacity and bind that and put that in your backpack, that will, those are lessons that you can maybe change your perspective a little bit on things. Chose 3 cards for an overview because of the Deacons, and the Deacons are basically the first 10 days of Capricorn season, the second 10 days of Capricorn season, and the third 10 days of Capricorn season. And why is the Four of Cups here, please, Spirit, for Aries? What can they know more for their higher good about this cup that you're offering them? Is there something else that they need to know as they look at these emotions or turn to gather this cup that is for their highest potential moving forward, and working through what they need to work through in order to manifest, propel themselves forward? Temperance, balance. There we go. Balance. That is so fitting for this. So as, again, like I said, it's just about, as I said, is you taking a look at those cups, look at it at a different perspective. If you need to journal about it, if you need to talk about it with somebody else who's trained, by all means do this. And this is Eight of Wands, is right underneath the deck. So this is about communication with your higher self. Tune into your higher self. Tune into your spiritual body, and that's just quietening the mind, thinking positive thoughts, allowing that higher intuition to come in and help you, because your guides are here to help you. Okay, why is the Six of Cups here, please, Spirit? The last decan, or the last aspect of Capricorn season. They're prepping, Aries is prepping for some big changes coming in Aquarius season. How might they help with this transition through this time of Six of Cups for their highest good, please, Spirit? One card. And here we have the Son of Pentacles. This is not something that you can put your head down to and plow through. You have to take grounded, steady action. Spirit is gifting you with this knowledge so that you can take this material and manifest with it into a higher sense of self, a higher being, and reach the things that you want. Beautiful. Empress came out with that, and this is grounded energy, grounded divine motherly energy. It's about harnessing everything that we have. We have so much more in this world that we can use. And so it's taking a look at that, right? And not forgetting, as above, so below. Earth gives us so much. Cosmos gives us so much. And us alchemizing that, and also our 3D emotional, physical, mental acuity, action on those things is a positive thing. And here we have the Four of Swords. And this is about balancing this out. And once you get this lesson and you lay down the foundation, you can take a break from this. It's not all the time, right? It's not about turning the Six of Cups into the reversed aspect of wishing and pining and all of those things. It's about taking action. This happened, but you know what? My thoughts create my reality. And so that's the enlightened being have the advantage to become right now. The Son of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Magician, Temperance, Empress. This is beautiful, Aries, and I wish you all the best of luck with it. And until next time, thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, take care. Sending you much love.